My opinion of the Michael Jackson movie as a fan since I was like 5 years old. So I've been to see the movie twice now. I saw it on Wednesday the 22nd when it came out in Ireland, and yesterday, which was the 25th, with my friends. And I was so excited for this movie because I've been waiting for it for like 2 or 3 years now. And I got so scared because a day or two before it came out, I saw the critic reviews of the film, which it debuted at something like 24 or something, and it scared the absolute shit out of me because all of the reviews were so bad. Like, I think the highest that I saw in the critics' reviews was something like 3.5 out of 5, which is all right, but like, I was so scared because I was expecting such an amazing movie. So, first of all, I want to say the acting was incredible. Jafar Jackson literally embodies his uncle. Like, he literally becomes him. When I walked out of the cinema, I like literally had forgotten that Jafar was even the person that I had spent the past 2 hours watching. I genuinely, just in my head thought it was Michael. Like, he literally becomes Michael Jackson. Also, want to say Coleman Domingo's performance as Joe Jackson as well is so good. And if there is no Oscars, I genuinely would be so mad. The performance was absolutely incredible. I think my biggest problem with the movie is not the movie itself, but rather how people have reacted to it. I think a lot of people are being very, very unfair to the movie and saying like they've left out so much. But I think it's a really unfair thing to say when you look at Michael Jackson. He's literally the most famous human to have ever existed after Jesus. Like, his life is so well documented. Like, you could literally make an entire like series just about 1 year of his life. Like, he had such an eventful life and there was so much stuff happening and going on in his life. I think it's quite unfair that it's getting so much hate when they could only fit so much into like a 2 hour movie. Like, the original cut was going to be like 3.5 hours or something. Like, it was so long. It is done so well. I have very, very little critiques for the film. Obviously there's smaller bits that annoyed me. Like, I think they did the start of his plastic surgery a little bit bad because obviously his first nose job that he got was to do it him smashing his nose and breaking it in dance recital, and then he got a rhinoplasty to fix it, and then he got another one to fix like the breathing or something. He couldn't breathe, and then it spiraled out of control. Excuse me. But I think it's so it's such a mess, this movie, obviously because Michael Jackson is such a controversial figure, but I think it's so shit on for little reason. Like, I think it's a really great movie and it should be getting a lot more praise than it's getting, because 30% is absolutely horrendous for such a great movie. I've seen a lot of biopics. I heard Rocketman's really good, but I haven't got around to watching it yet. But I've seen Bohemian Rhapsody, I've seen the Bruce Springsteen one. I can confidently say that Michael clears them other two. It's so good. And as a fan, the bits they did do, I feel like they were mostly quite accurate. Like, I know a lot about Michael, and I can say that a lot of stuff they did do is almost perfect. Like, they didn't like, obviously there's over dramatizations, but the bits they didn't. Like, in the American Dream from the 90s, the Pepsi commercial is so like stupid. Like, Michael tumbles down the stairs, like those steps in the commercial, and he's like screaming and his whole head's on fire and they're like, "Wah!" It's all like crazy and stuff, but like, they did the Pepsi commercial so good. It was almost frame for frame. Like, it was brilliant. I can commonly say this movie is not a 30%. It's an 80 at the minimum. I will say it is quite a disappointment that we didn't get the Diana Ross scenes, which were cut from the Jackson 5 era, and the obviously the scenes to do with the allegations. The whole third act was cut because of the settlement. But like, I do think the film, in a way, it misses a lot, but it still manages to do what it should. It captures the essence of Michael Jackson, and again, it gets a lot of hate as well because people are just saying it looks like a compilation, like a greatest hits compilation, which, like, I don't see why that is such a bad thing. It's a music biopic, and people are saying there's not much substance in between. Yeah, they're missing bits here and there, but like, Michael Jackson is a king of pop. Like, he's a king of music. Like, obviously the film has to have a lot of music, and I don't see why that is such a problem to people. I mean, they covered so much of it so well. Like, they did so many things. The Pepsi commercial, although for me it was the hardest bit to watch in the movie, it was done so well. Like, so well. It was, when I finished watching it, I was amazed by how well it done. Like the tenseness and the way the music stops and you hear Jafar or Michael yelping and stuff. It's so well done. And all I can say about the movie in conclusion is that I think people are being really, really unfair. Does it deserve 30 odd points on Rotten Tomato? No, by absolutely no means. This movie is by the minimum an 8 out of 10. It is a great, great movie, and the depiction of Michael Jackson, the way that Jafar performs him is so well. Like, he literally becomes his uncle. Like, he's literally Michael Jackson.